Dear colleagues, a really very special year is coming to an end. The virus changed our lives. The daily news, as well as the frequently changing guidelines and rules about Corona, scared us and sometimes even made us feel guilty. People in the medical sector were exposed to extreme stress and workload. Many small businesses needed to close. Children couldn't go to school. Relatives could not be visited, and many people got actually disconnected and lonely. Across the group, 65 out of the 1,600 collaborators contracted COVID-19 during the year. I'm particularly sad that one of our colleagues died and that several lost a close family member. Not only that, the circumstances of death and the arrangements of the funeral were sometimes truly inhuman. On behalf of all of us, I would like to share our sincere condolences to those of you in mourning. In this painful period, there's also positive to report. I got impressed by the way the NMC team reacted to the pandemic and stood together throughout the year. At the outbreak, we adapted to the fallen demand by implementing furlough and temporary salary cuts, as well as by postponing non-essential investments. Through protective masks, discipline and respect of hygiene and social distancing measures, we protected and took care of each other. Quite regularly and often, we threw our production plans overboard to meet the most fluctuating demand ever. As such, we were able to continue serving our customers during the lockdown periods and also produce and deliver the high order volumes of the last few months. On behalf of the Noel family, the board of directors and the entire management team, I would like to thank you for what you have accomplished and for the resilience that you have shown in this pandemic. I would also like to thank our customers who have always stood by us in this period of uncertainty. Even if everything wasn't perfect, be assured that we gave our very best to provide comfort and protection in particularly difficult times. Thank you all very, very much. In the run-up to Christmas, I remember the story of the birth of Christ 2020 years ago. In a time when cars, television, cell phones, social media, video conferencing, and so much more did simply not exist. Tired from the days-long journey, Mary and Joseph reached Bethlehem on a cold and dark evening. There, Maria gave birth to her son in a stable. So it is tiredness, cold, darkness and worry that surrounded the birth of the child. And it is love, trust and confidence that we can observe while watching the small family in the stable. Mary and Joseph stand side by side together and are happy about the joyful birth. Christmas is a celebration of togetherness, a celebration of family and a celebration of joy. This year, we can only celebrate with a limited number of people at home. I will go for a walk with friends and relatives, make a few phone calls and take time to consciously appreciate the here and now. The new year gives us hope for better days. Even there are still difficult months ahead of us, I'm looking forward to more get-togethers, to more interactions, the firm handshake, the warm hug, or simply your friendly smile. Health and togetherness never seemed more important to me than today. In fact, they could not be taken for granted in 2020. I wish you all a Merry Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2021.